What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Game Freak. Today, I'm going to talk about three indie games that I ran into. Maybe some of you have played them before. Maybe they're new to you. I'm not real sure if any of these could actually be played on the evercade. It'd be cool if they can. If they can support these games, then I would say Blaze. I'd go for it because all three of these I have so far have been having a blast playing. I haven't completed any of them yet, but I am playing them. They're a lot of fun. And one of them actually, two of them I never heard of. The one I have, and I was just like, well, this don't look like that game. What it is, it's a remake of a Sega Master System game, and they stayed true to the story, the game itself, pretty much a new paint job and everything, like completely redesigned graphics, and I'm loving it, man. I am loving it. I'm loving all three of these games. So I'm going to show you some gameplay of these right now. I'll tell you a little bit about them. I'll probably let you watch about, I'd say 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes of gameplay of each of these three games, and then I will talk about them a little bit more afterwards. So let's dive into this. All right, so the first game we're going to take a look at is called Kays and the Wild Masks. And this is a 90s inspired platformer where you play as Kays, a rabbit who must save her friend Hogo or Hoggo from a curse that has spread chaos across the Crystal Islands. To achieve this, Kays uses the powers of the Wild Masks, which allow her to transform and gain new abilities like pouncing, soaring, sprinting, and swimming. The game features over 30 levels with more than 50 bonus levels. This game is a 2D platformer with a focus on precise movement and utilizing the wild masks for various abilities. Kays can use a spin attack, glide, and even ground pound to find hidden gems and bonus stages. Now, each level has collectibles like letters spelling Kays' name and gems that unlock bonus art. The next game I stumbled across is a 2D platformer called Itora. Now, I couldn't find much information on this game, so I'm just going to let you know what I know of the game so far, and I can say that I'm having a blast playing it. But this is like I said, a 2D platformer. Some people consider a Metroidvania, but I don't. I mean, it has some Metroidvania aspects to it, but I would not consider it a Metroidvania. It's just an action platformer in my book. Now, you explore the world of, I think the place is called like Nahuken. I'm not real sure how to pronounce it. As the last human, Itora, battling against mysterious blight and uncovering the world's secrets. The game features hand-painted environments, fluid animations, and a captivating soundtrack. Now, I did look at some reviews on this game, and I cannot believe that anyone said this was a bad game. I'm having an absolute blast with this. People were bitching that the levels are too long and stuff, and it's like, come on, man. This game was, like, so far, it's an absolute blast, and I do highly recommend this game. I only paid $20 for this game, and I'm loving every second of it so far, so definitely check this game out. Here's a little bit of gameplay. A little more gameplay, I should say. And last but not least, we have Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. Now, this is a remake of the original Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap, with gameplay reverse engineered from the original Master System code, featuring brand new hand-drawn graphics and musical rearrangements. This is set immediately after the events of Wonder Boy in Monsterland, where you control an adventurer who, upon defeating the Mecha Dragon, has become afflicted with a curse, turning him into a lizard man. You must journey across the world and defeat all the other dragons in the land in order to return to your human form. As in the original game, you explore various lands, defeating enemies to earn items such as arrows and fireballs, and money, which can be used to purchase new weapons and armor. Over the course of the game, you gain new animal forms, each of the new abilities allowing for additional exploration. These include Lizard Man, who can spit fire, Mouse Man, who can cling on to checkerboard patterned blocks, Piranha Man, who can swim underwater, Lion Man, who can perform a vertical slash attack, and Hawk Man, who can fly through the air. Okay, so there are the three games that I recently picked up, and I gotta say, I'm loving every single one of them. All three of them. They're great. I haven't finished any of them yet. I eventually will, and I'll do individual reviews on all three of these games. But let's start out with what the hell? I always forget the name. Kays and the Wild Masks. I always remember Kays, but not the Wild Mask part. Now, when I downloaded this, I was kind of hesitant at first, but I'm a sucker for platformers, and it's 16-bit, so I was like, yeah, I gotta check this out. But I was hesitant because I thought maybe playing as a rabbit, it might be a little kiddie and might be a little bit too easy. I can assure you it is not. It actually gets pretty damn tough the further you get, and it is addicting as hell. It is so much fun. If you are a fan of games like Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo, you will absolutely love this game. You can tell that they were heavily influenced by like the mechanics on that game and everything, and even the graphics. You'll be able to tell it has really smooth, awesome gameplay, and the soundtrack is pretty good. So if you've never played this game, highly recommend it. The other game was that Itora. Now, I was really surprised. I can't find too much on this game, even Googling it. I found a little overview on it, not too much. And they don't even have a Wikipedia page for this damn game. A little summary on like Steam and Xbox and stuff like that. They kind of talk about it. But other than that, you have to watch like reviews on it. And I was real surprised on some of these reviews that I seen where people were bitching about it. But nowadays people bitch and whine about the dumbest little things, especially when it comes to games. And the two things that, I spit. The two things that came up the most about this game that was bitched about, and I don't understand it, is they say the levels are too long. Well, it has a big map. Who gives a shit if the levels are too long? It's still, you just play the game, man. It's still a fun game. Doesn't matter how long the levels are. Apparently this game, from what I've read, takes about a little under 5 hours to complete. So, big deal, man. Who cares about how long the levels are? Some games are so fun that you just don't want them to end. And as of right now, well, I've played this game. I don't want it to end, man. I'm having a blast on this game. But the other thing that people were bitching about, or these reviewers were bitching about, were this game doesn't have collectibles. It's like, who cares, man? I mean, I know some people are really into that, but is it something to, like, make the game bad? No. Not at all, man. Again, I'm having a blast. I could give two shits less that there isn't collectibles on there for me to have and brag about. As long as the game's fun, that's really all that counts. I mean, that's all that counts. And now I need to open up my fucking phone again because I always forget the full name of this. I don't know why, but yeah, Wonder Boy, the Dragon's Trap. Now I always forget about the Dragon's Trap part. Now Wonder Boy is just, a remake of part 3 from the Sega Master System, obviously with better graphics here. Better graphics, same story though. Exact same story. And I can honestly say I like this version better than the original Wonder Boy 3. This game is an absolute blast, and this is the one that I paid the least for in the PlayStation Store. I think I paid either $5.99 or $6.99. The other two games were $19.99 a piece, and I'll tell you right now, well worth it. Both of them are real fun. Wonder Boy, absolute blast. And when it comes to Wonder Boy, that whole series was actually some of my favorite games on the Sega Master System. I do have them on my multi-cart for my Sega Master System, so I am going to look for this complete series out in the wild, individual carts, because it was always one of my favorites when I was younger. And then, playing this, it just brought back a lot of memories. But this just looked so much better. It controls a lot better. It sounds really good. So I definitely recommend all three of these games. And let me know if you've ever played any of these three games, or if you plan on purchasing these games from watching this. Just let me know in the comments section. And if you do have them already, let me know what you thought of them. So far, I'm loving all three. I can't emphasize that enough. Fucking awesome, man. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you are a content creator, don't forget to type in that word content in the comment section. That's all you got to do, because we have something on this channel that I like to call the Game Freak Army. And what we do is, if we see that word content, we go to your channel. Doesn't matter if you're a gaming channel or not, any kind of channel. Just type in content. We will go to your channel and we will subscribe to you, because that's what we do. We want to help each other out, help each other's channels grow. This isn't a popularity contest. No one's trying to be king of YouTube or anything like that. It's all about having a good time and helping each other out. So feel free to type in content in the comment section. Once again, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. And until the next one, game on, everybody.